I also never realized until now just how much of a finale Double Zeta was trying to be, because we did just destroy like the zombie origin point essentially.
Yes, we just Axis colony is theoretically destroyed because the inside of the colony is facing basically a tornado.
Yeah. But like the problem is that again Haman was like someone who was just temporarily filling in as leader in Zeta, but now she's like the supreme leader even though she's not. Weird.
She was the only remaining active leader. So she's still retaining the same position.
Yeah.
She's just taking a more active role in Double than she was in original Zeta.
And again, like I said before, I feel like I'm still waiting for Haman to tell me what her endgame is.
You tell me about it.
Cause like just wanting Side 3 back in to purify Earth of pollution, that's like the most generic thing. That's like literally one-to-one what Char wants in CCA.
So there's a bit when you recruit Haman in Robot T where there's a scene that goes on for like 5 minutes where it's Haman, Quest, and Pull 2 talking to each other and how they're basically talking about how they're the Spurred Lovers Club.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah, you're right. Judau.
And it's like, well, I guess if we're gonna die together.
Yeah.
Alone and unloved.
Drowning alone.
I keep forgetting you can. God, these older games were so fucking weird. It's all flatlands, but they still give you a fully three-dimensional map.
I know. It's so pointless too because it's still on a flat plane.
They would do this from Dynasty Warriors 2 straight up through 7 in like 2011.
Yep.
Oh,
This is a neat level though. I do like this.
yeah.
Mosa has collided with Core 3.
The colony has basically been
Obliterated.
it's been the outside, the shell is still intact, but the internals have been basically completely destroyed. They're fighting in a canyon and then a cave.
Yep.
That poor building got its dick ripped off.
Practically.
The steeple.
So I want to say that there is still more to this level than just the Haman fight. I'm not too certain about that though.
No, it's you beat him off. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Multi-hit supers, yo.
Funnels. You don't ignore them.
Nope. You know, it's funny because that super actually has a pretty fucked up hitbox. You have to really try to get all those hits to land.
What is this surge of power?
That's it. I can feel it.
Meanwhile, likewise, you do practically as much damage to her.
Gundam.
Careful, you might want to go actually pick up that health, open that crate behind you. Assuming these things are actually item droppers, I think they are. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's much better. I was just going to unload on her again.
The souls of all those
All over her face.
I mean, same. See if you can mass circle out of this.
That is the nature of humanity.
Because of the fact that Musos, I noticed, are in fact a frame 1 activation for their invincibility, you could use them to... I've even seen the AI use it, like just mash it out to escape my own Musos when there's a gap in them.
more hate. Don't you get it?
I don't think she has one. Yeah, it... Oh, are you kidding
Oh,
me?
okay, never mind.
Bleed it out of you.
Alright, whatever. I could have sworn that you were supposed to fight it like 3 or 4 times in the different spots, but...
You're wrong.
Whatever, I guess.
Okay, bye, Haman. And again, much like this, I feel like I'm still waiting for her to tell me what her endgame is. Boy. Okay, well, bye, Squid Face.
I still love Double Zeta, but among the primary trilogy, it feels like it has the biggest anticlimax of an ending. At least in terms of...
Oh, I fully agree.
At least in terms of the final battle.
Fine by me.
Even compared to the alternate ending of Zeta.
Where are you going?
I mean, there's finality here. Haman dies, but...
Yeah, for what it's worth, as a
It feels like the actual combat is severely underplayed.
for what it's worth, for a final mech fight, I do like this more so than the Zeong and the O. But even then, like in terms of like context, yeah, it's definitely still lacking.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to top Camille ramming the Zeta, the Wave Rider directly through the O, end to end.
Oh no, that's great still. I mean, like,
I believe the tag they call it all the way through.
I just mean in terms of like final boss mech. I like the Cuboid the most.
Yes, definitely. In terms of the actual mechs, yes. In terms of battles, I think the actual best battle is still the battle with the O.
God, she really should have been killed off by Char. Okay, bye, fan person. Okay, I guess we'll see you later? Question mark?
Literally.
Ooh! God damn it, now we've got that.
Literally, the timer said 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, it's about how it feels with the actual final fight against Haman.
They do this a couple of times in Gundam 3 as well, where you can unlock canon story episodes you can do, and you can also fight them from the enemy side, and it's just a boss fight.
Yeah.
And it's done in like 45 seconds.
Mood.
After the war ended,
But luckily, the endgame is by far and away the most interesting and the best.
It has the best epilogue. It has the best epilogue in Universal Century, without a doubt in my mind.
I mentioned this before in the Discord after I actually got done with watching Double Zeta, since at that point I had watched all the OVAs and actually gone through all 3 primary shows. And I still must say, if this was the end of Gundam as a whole, it actually would have been a nearly picture-perfect ending. Save for like a couple of loose ends involving Amuro and Char, it's perfect.
Also, the presentation of this game kind of falls flat on its fucking ass because we can't display human character models. So we have that entire first like minute of dialogue and narration just hovering over the space station.
Don't you guys still love Gundam 00 for actually having lock-on Stratus at floating in space? It's so good. So also, a lot of things are happening.
We skipped the part where Judau punched Bright in the face. He's like, I understand if you hate me. I'll take any punishment you have to bear.
Yeah. Oh, the music's such a banger too. I wish I extended it. Okay, let's actually. I was actually gonna say let's roll that out there just to get final thoughts about UC as a whole.
You said to skip it each time until we got to the last one.
Oh, sorry. I actually wanted to talk about Double Zeta very quickly.
I think
we probably still got it in gallery.
Yeah.
Also need something to pad out the time because how long? Yeah. We got time. We have time.
Let's hope it's in here.
Oh, it's definitely in here. It has to be.
You'd be surprised sometimes.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I swear to God, if this is one of those cases where it's like you don't
it's
like you don't unlock the credits until you get the full game done.
That would be so fucking dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. Fuck you, game.
Maybe the credits will play after.
Maybe. Anyway, so like I was saying before, there's 2 things that this game does not cover that the ending of Double Zeta actually brings with it. One is the beginning of the journey to Jupiter, which actually Haman mentions in her dialogue with Judau. The fact that humanity still has not gone beyond the asteroid belt, which is which is probably one of the most interesting points that she actually brings up. Fucked up enough.
I mean, when you think about the course of events from the beginning of Universal Century to now, when would they have had the time when they've basically been fighting various wars literally ever since the new calendar took over?
I mean, I guess in the time between 79 and Zeta, maybe that would have been a good place.
Well, they were still fighting skirmishes.
Yeah.
Like Operation Stardust.
But yeah, it's unfortunate that they actually do put some emphasis on Jupiter, but we don't get anything with that until Crossbone. And we know how we are at with Crossbone.
Yeah, Judau and Rue end up taking on a mining expedition to Jupiter. They're going to be they're going to be not the first people to land because, of course, what's his ass is the man from Jupiter.
Yep, Sirocco indeed.
Sirocco. So it's like they're doing a mining expedition. It's going to take them 5 years to just to get there, apparently. Yep. And they're going to be doing mining for a handful of years, and that's how Judau was getting the money to send Lena to school.
Hey man, Judau's going to have a hell of a puberty. Because it's very heavily implied in the wikis that... Nope. That, yeah, they bang. So that's nice.
Yeah, and then we don't end up seeing Judau again until he's like 60.
Yeah, but like I said before,
And he doesn't
also,
age as nicely as
Camille. I want to mention him really
Yes.
fast. Camille, it's not really touched upon ever, but at the very end of Double Zeta, like
Yes.
he's running on a beach happily with Fa, and like
He's fully recovered.
he's fully recovered. It's like that's the best part of this.
And he's a snazzy dresser, too.
He is. I'm just like, God
that
damn it,
blue suit.
he's back, he's alive, he's enjoying life. This is fucking great.
I forget where it comes from. I think it's non-canon, but there's some material in some manga or some game or something that goes on to imply that after Camille recovers, he actually goes to medical school and ends up becoming a doctor.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, that'd be so cool.
So we're never gonna get to see that because I'm pretty sure that's non-canon. But hey, that's great. He found a new calling in life.
Yeah.
He's sick of fighting. Now he's gonna be a healer.
Just be like the doctor from
I was gonna
fucking
say,
Gundam X.
I'm normally a healer, but
Cox gun. That's great. Honestly, I wouldn't mind actually seeing Camille as both a pilot and as a doctor. As weird as the juxtaposition as that is, like I think that'd be pretty cool to just continue like with the karate skills he's developed, as well as like trying to offset that by being a healing man. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool dichotomy.
Jude from Tales of Xillia, where he's a kid that fights boxer style, kickboxing style, hand to hand, foot to foot. But he's also a doctor by trade.
Josuke Higashikata.
Yeah.
Yeah. I healed you, so it's not a problem if I break your legs again, right? That would have been great.
Yeah. Judau, though, we don't get to see him at all until...
We don't see him until he's an old man.
Yeah, until Crossbone, when the second or third Crossbone series, where he's taken up the name Greystoke, and he's piloting the Gump, and he's like 60 at the time, and he ages more like Professor Oak than like Joseph Joestar.
Yeah, no kidding. Shit.
We also see him again in the Victory Exodus manga, where he's planning to take a sleeper cell of new types on a ship that are in cold sleep.
Yeah.
And they're going to exit the galaxy. They're going into the next galaxy.
They're going to Andromeda?
Proxima Centauri.
Oh, fuck, that's cool. And immediately sounds like a better setup than Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, he's the one heading up that. He's the pilot. He's the pilot and headmaster of that expedition.
Oh my god, all this such fucking cool potential that we're never gonna get because we have to get through Hathaway's Flash first. God damn it!
It gets worse though, because while he appears and helps out in Crossbone, and that would surely happen eventually, they would have to go back to Victory, because this happens in the Victory Exodus manga. Which means they'd have to go back to Victory and animate post after the epilogue of Victory. And Victory is something that has not been touched in any sense outside of that manga ever since it first aired.
I was gonna say, if there's one thing that's gotten less modern coverage than Double Zeta, it's fucking Victory.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, God, I'm not even sure if like it's considered canon anymore.
It is, because it has those manga that follow it.
Yeah, it's just... it had to dance around the fucking...
It definitely does, because Victory ties into the most recent Crossbone manga, Crossbone Dust.
Oh, damn it.
Where, I showed you the character and his mobile suit in the rating characters in the next video. The guy's name is Font Bow, and his Phantom Gundam actually has pieces from the Zanskar Empire's Zolowat suits.
Oh, that's cool. Shit.
So yeah, they definitely are still acknowledging it.
All right. Well, I guess that's good. Okay. I was gonna ask if you want to take a quick break going into this, but honestly,
if you want to,
just a quick bathroom run. That's fine.
All right. And now we go backwards in time.
And now we
see it all from another perspective,
from a certain point of view.
Oh boy.
Ah, boy, is it.